Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a while, but we finally got another black box from Amazon. This should be the G-Case box. Before we get into it, just want to give a quick shout out to Diecast Cars. Diecast, if you're watching, I know how much you love these boxes, so this one's for you, brother. Go ahead and say this one did come damaged. This is definitely shipping damage. It was shipped by itself, but in a box that was way too big with no packing material. So we'll keep an eye on the cards as we go through it. If you're not familiar, Hot Wheels produces or puts out 15 different cases of main lines each year. Amazon's going to be doing a black box for each one of those, and you'll get 16 cars that are either going to be new castings or new colors for that case. So there should be no duplicates in between boxes, and there is a chance for super treasure hunts and regular treasure hunts. I have got one of each box so far, and I have so far picked up 2 super treasure hunts and I think 4 treasure hunts. A lot of people aren't crazy about these boxes because you can't pick what you want. You're going to get some fantasy castings in here, so there is something to be said for that. If you want to know a little bit more of my opinion about the value of it and some of the pros and cons, keep watching to the end of the video. We'll go over that there. But let's go ahead and get into the cars here. I will say this one has a cracked blister. I'm not sure if that was from shipping damage or, what. But when I first saw this, I thought this was just a recolor of the Batman Forever car that we got earlier this year. Quickly realized it's not. It is from Batman the Brave and the Bold. And after I looked at it, I recognized this bat head on the front. Very wicked casting here. I think this is like the only Batmobile that I didn't have yet. So, okay getting that. I'm pretty sure this is the one that they did in the Mystery Machine Deco a little while back. So, pretty cool pickup. Happy to get that one. We have the Solar Reflex here. This is supposed to be for Earth Day 2023. Missed my mailbox by a few days. And I will say, normally, whatever I get in the black box, I've usually been seeing in the stores for about a month, or at least a few weeks ahead of time. I have not seen any G-Case stuff in stores yet, so it's pretty cool to be seeing some of this for the first time. As far as fantasy castings go, this one isn't too bad. I know this is supposed to be solar panel up here, but it looks like snakeskin, so that's pretty cool. Pretty sure my little boy will definitely have a field day playing with that. My favorite car of the box, I'm going to go ahead and call it, is this 89 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC AMG. And man, look at this ride. Such good detail on the headlights and the badging there. Of course, we have the classic AMG black. Simple and clean interior. Wheels as well. Really excellent job on the back here with the badging and the tail lights. Just a super, super nice casting. New for 2023. There's been some hype around this, and I'm not even a real big Mercedes-Benz fan. Just normally not in my wheelhouse, but with castings like this, I could quickly become a fan. I definitely see what the hype was about, and very happy to have picked that up. Have here the X34 Land Speeder. You see the card's bent. I am almost certain that is definitely from the shipping damage. The casting itself, I'm a little on the fence about. If you've been in the Hot Wheels game for a while, you've probably had a chance to pick these up. There's not a lot of variation in between them. And, if you're a big Star Wars fan, you're probably picking up every variation, I guess. But for the rest of us, you're kind of looking at it and going, don't really need that. Don't need another one of those. I guess the good thing is if you're new to Hot Wheels and you're a Star Wars fan, you can pick one of these up in the store. You're not having to worry about hunting it down third party. So, there's good and bad and everything, I guess. Have the Gotta Go here. This is the second one we've had this year. First one was in yellow. A lot of people don't like this because it's a fantasy casting. I don't mind it. It was, I think, in a little bit of danger of being overdone in quick succession there, but I think this is the last time we see this year, and who knows when they're going to do it again. So, probably going to be safe there, but I don't mind it. I think it's a fun little gag car. And if you're looking for ideas, you can always use this for a prize when your kid finishes their potty training. Let's see. Probably my second favorite car of the box is the 2023 Nissan Z. Guys, as we're talking about it, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite car? See anything here that you like? Anything you're going to be looking for? Very clean and red, like surprisingly nice. A lot of good detail here. You see the grille, the badging, the headlights. Very nice choice on the wheel in color and style. But what really sticks out to me, I think, is the taillights on this. A lot of times on the red cars, the taillights just kind of blend in. Almost look like they're painted the same color, especially with this bright red. But these look like legit real taillights. They did such a nice job with this car. Very clean. I think we already had this in like the metallic blue. That was a nice looking car too. But this one is just surprisingly good. Very nice. Have the Fiat 500e. Very popular car around here, or at least it was at one point. And, you know, just a fun little ride. I love how they put these big honking wheels on here. Just kind of adds to it. Just a fun little car. Glad to have it in Hot Wheels. Have the Skate Grom here. Pretty sure this is a recolor from this year. Not a new casting, but I think we already had this in pink. And it feels like there's probably a little bit of a push for the skateboard stuff since they came out with the fingerboards. When was it? I think last year at some point. So, you know, not sure how popular, how well those are doing, but they keep coming out with them. So, definitely doing a little bit of push on that. Have the 18 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. Very nice, solid casting. This kind of has its own little cult following. Looks very sharp in this blue. And the black graphics, definitely a nice contrast. Like I said, just a very nice, solid casting overall. Tesla Model Y, new for 2023, but this is a recolor. The first one we had was white, I believe. Some nice detail on here. The car is what it is. Anything Tesla is going to have its own little fan base, so that's cool. Has some nice metallic gray paint on here, but I'm really digging the rear end here, especially the license plate. Let's see if I can get it to focus. It says Giga Texas. Really cool. Nice homage to the company. 88 Jeep Wagoneer. This one looks a lot like the other one we had. This is a recolor. The first one was a little bit more silverish or gray here. This one's like a satin or a, well, not really satin, more like a matte or a flat black. And then the bottom part is more glossy. Almost looks like bedliner. Pretty cool setup. This is not a new casting, but this is the first time that I've had a Wagoneer in the Hot Wheels. I've got both versions, and I like them both. Really cool looking setup. And I guess here we'll talk about the Super and the Treasure Hunt. Obviously, if you know what you're looking for, we do not have a Super Treasure Hunt here. It would have been the Gas Monkey Garage Corvette. And, you know, I'm really hoping to break that super streak because I'm going to keep buying these all year. I'd really like to be getting some more supers in them. But we do have a treasure hunt here. Happy to pick this up, but I will take this opportunity to say treasure hunts are just kind of underwhelming this year for me. I wouldn't have even known this was a treasure hunt had I not picked this up and seen this on the back. I did see it on the website when I was kind of refreshing myself on what should be in the case, but this is just kind of a forgettable casting. If you like it, I'm sorry. More power to you. But just doesn't really do it for me. Like I said, glad to pick it up just because it's a treasure hunt. But as the casting itself, I'm not crazy about it. You know, the mod rod was okay. Surf crate was okay. Mad props, okay. But everything's just okay. No real hits with the treasure hunts. And I can't remember what all they're going to have throughout the rest of the year. I know they're going to have another motorcycle. But just not looking real great for treasure hunts this year. Unfortunate, because I have a lot of fun picking those up. New for 2023, another fantasy casting here, Rally Special. As far as fantasy castings go, not too bad. First one we have is like in a black and blue. I like the coloration on here. I'm pretty sure this is an homage to the Lancia rally cars with the green and the white, red. So I like that. It's pretty cool. Not mad about it. Another solid casting in this box here is the 88 Honda CRX. Not a lot of wow factor on this car, but very super, just solid. I don't know what else to say about it. Nice color choice on the exterior and interior. Of course, we got the 80s vibe with the stripe down here and the CRX. Wheel choice wouldn't have been my first thought, but it definitely works. And, of course, we rounded out with this nicely detailed rear end. So just a very solid pickup. I'm happy to have it. I have to imagine if you're a big Honda or especially CRX fan, you will definitely be glad to add this to your collection. Porsche Taycan Turbo S. When I first saw this color, I just automatically think Aston Martin or Jaguar. I knew it was a Porsche, but that color just seems like something you would see on those cars. So definitely, you know, refreshing to see it on something different, see it on a Porsche. And some nice detail on the rear end here. Overall, the car is just really clean. I think this has kind of gathered its own little fan base, so that's neat. I don't know a lot about the car, but pretty cool. Definitely nice to see it in that color. And to finish us off, we have the Mazda Reipu. Just a fun little truck. Sometimes I'm on the fence about this one. I think it can be a little overdone, but I like the colorway here. And, you know, just almost like a nice companion to the Love Trucks or the Studebaker Champ. Definitely think they hit the nail on the head with this one. Just a fun little piece. So, you know, let me know in the comments, like I said, what your favorite is. If you've seen anything you like, hit that like button. Overall, you know, these cars cost, I think, around $1.76 a car, so it's a little more expensive than going to your local. They're nice if you don't have a chance to pick up Hot Wheels locally. You know, it's an option at least. Plus, you have the chance for the supers and the regular treasure hunts. But there are other options out there. So just, you know, hopefully if you're on the fence about it, this helped you make your decision. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Happy to answer any of that in the comments below. With that being said, if you want to see any more unboxing videos, hit that subscribe button. Definitely have some more coming up, as well as some other fun videos. Hope everybody's having a good week, and happy hunting, y'all.